Donnie, you got anything on the docket?
Nope.
You don't want to talk about Canada?
I don't even want to think about Canada.
Not even happy that he's gone?
Who's calling plays then? Actually, I don't even fucking know.
I don't know who. Did they promote someone?
1, 2, 3. I don't know. All right. So
I don't know. It's Mike Sullivan, I think. Is that what you're asking?
is it?
I don't know. There's just a bunch of reports. I don't know what's true and what's not. There's some reports from like Steelers, supposedly insiders say that Art Rooney fired Matt Canada, but then, Mike Tomlin at his press conference said he fired him. So I'm like, okay, well, who fired who? And then they say Mike Sullivan's going to be the offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, promoted to offensive coordinator, which that's what happened with Matt Canada. So I'm like, what the heck? But then they're also saying the running backs coach will be calling the offensive plays, but Mike Sullivan's the coordinator. So I don't know.
How long?
Seems like a mess.
How long was Canada there? 2 years?
3 years.
3 fucking years?
2.5 years.
It like he was. Oh, that was the whole thing. Like when they promoted him, and I was like, why? He's Dookie. And then he was there when Roethlisberger was there, and they were trash. Gave him a year with Pickett, nothing good. Another year, he got fired.
Did you see that the Steelers never fired somebody? Like the last person they fired, or I guess go mid-season was in fucking 1949 or some bullshit like that, and that was
it was in the 40s.
Yeah.
And they fired 3 coaches in the same year. They the first coach was apparently the part owner, and
he
won,
fired himself.
1 and 2. He fired himself and promoted himself like John Elway.
John Elway, yeah.
Dumbass.
This is episode 7, by the way.
Congratulations.
Yeah, episode 7, Sports Smarts. Anything else you want to continue this conversation?
Did the Steelers make the playoffs? I had them out.
So.
I think I had them in.
They just lost, and they're still in the playoffs.
I did my playoff machine.
Broncos play this week. They play the Browns.
The Browns.
So if the Browns win, good. If the Broncos win, seems like even better. That seems like a win-win for the Steelers. Puts the Broncos further apart for last place in the playoffs. The Browns lose. Pittsburgh can go back up. Just saying.
All right. What do you want to start on this? Are you gonna? I want to do the playoff machine, but if you want to talk about Josh Allen and the bias.
Well, the one thing I wanted to ask y'all's opinion really is are we unfairly trying to neuter Josh Allen? Or is there some sort of bias? Because
weird place to start.
No, so all I hear is everyone complain that he runs too much. But then when he doesn't use his abilities to, the fullest, and he's just a drop back quarterback, he doesn't play well because that's not who he is.
So he's a bad quarterback.
They're saying they should lean on the run more and then just less on the pass. So they shouldn't let him cook. Is what you're saying?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
But I'm just asking. What I want to ask is because there's this emphasis on just longevity opposed to winning now. Because the whole argument is you can't have Josh Allen take these hits because his career is gonna be cut short. And I just always think to myself well, who cares if you're able to win now and maybe even get a Super Bowl? Why not lean into that?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know. Well, maybe
If Josh Allen's okay with it, then
that's yeah. You
I
know
would
what? You're
put
right.
out a public statement if I was the Bills.
I think
The Bills organization and Josh Allen have both agreed that his career might be cut short just because of the plays and offense we run. Do not hate us for it. We had his consent. He agreed. We'll see.
that should be a conversation that you have. Is like, hey, like we can run some more of these plays. Like you're really good at this, but it's like just to let you know, like it'll affect your longevity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like, I was like, what do you want? Do you want money? Do you want a chip? But he's already getting paid, right? So
Allen, bring me my money.
Time to bring me my money. I just wanted your opinion on that because I mean, every single time they bring it up, from what I listen to, it just kind of bothers me
that
that they would
you
rather
don't-
like completely like not let him play. Well, like they would rather play in a way that kind of like I guess neuters the offense. Really, it's like making Tom Brady run the ball.
I'm kind of curious. I want to see what their play calling was when Brian Dabble was there. You mean
Mm-hmm.
like how often did they run it with him? Like how often did they pass? Because like they were a lot better. Do you mean like they?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if like the actual like I guess running with Allen as opposed to like a running back because I really don't think they ran it all that much. No, yeah, no, I agree. I feel like you should definitely fucking change something because like it's not working out right now. Do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think, and I think in the long run, like it'll like he's probably still gonna get hurt. Do you mean like everyone did? Like you can't avoid injury unless you are like a pocket passer, like solely. I mean like fucking Peyton Manning or fucking Tom Brady who
Yeah.
fucking like never got hurt. Um, yeah, but then at that point, like Josh Allen can't do that. I mean, he's a fucking
Mhm.
dookie. So I don't know. I think they should have a conversation with him, like sit down, like okay, well, like we can do this, but just know that you're gonna get fucked up. And I think that makes it more entertaining too.
Yeah.
Do you think? What do you think? Of, like Bills fans, like they'll be down for it. Like, oh yeah, fuck his body up. I don't care. I just want to fucking win. I just want to win the championship.
Well, it's like Bills fans, the coaches, and Josh Allen himself should be like, let's fucking just go all in, you know? Just go hard. I think the
Fuck
only
his hell.
person that has to worry about it is the owner and the GM. That's it.
Yeah, but it's other
Hmm?
I guess like what, like just look into the future, make sure that you draft a fucking a contingency plan or some shit.
Well, it's just like they should be. And I think what like one of the biggest issues this year that the Bills had is that I think there was too much pressure to not run Josh Allen. And so that's kind of messed with their play calling, and their offense is kind of like is up and down because they're trying to not lean on Josh Allen, but they're still trying to call plays as if they're trying to lean on Josh Allen. Like they didn't know how to not do that.
Like I can see that,
Mm-hmm.
but that's how you win games. I mean, like it's also how that you lose games too. It's like you fucking
Oh yeah.
live by the sword, die by the sword.
Mm-hmm. But I think they didn't know how to call an effective offense, and I think that's why Ken Dorsey got fired. But I think they just had too much pressure, either from media and probably the owner slash GM, that like, we need to protect Josh Allen. But the coach, like Sean McDermott, is like, well, we need to win games, and we can't do both. And they got caught like trying to do both.
That's how they're losing.
Mm-hmm.
I can fucking say that. I mean, no, I guess in my opinion, just fucking do as much as you can to win. Don't leave the game up to Josh Allen and his ability to throw, because it's no bueno. You're gonna get fucked. Like he is eventually gonna throw a fucking pick. You know, like what they were saying, like Prime Mahomes was like the fucking Brett Favre, like when he first got into the league. I was like, no, it's fucking Josh Allen.
It's
It's just
Josh
fucking
Allen.
he fucking throws picks left and right.
Hmm.
I don't think that Brett Favre did win a Super Bowl. Fucking I don't know if Josh Allen can though.
I think
That's like
Brett Favre had
another
a better
thing.
team.
That's the other thing too. Like if you look at the Bills, like it's not like the fucking team is like spectacular. I mean,
Hmm.
like they can definitely fucking drop games here and there, just for that reason. Like if they had a better team, then I feel like they wouldn't be losing these games. Like honestly, it's like who the fuck are the receivers? I don't know anyone besides like Diggs. Like who else?
They have Shakir.
Who?
Exactly. He's only had 2 good games this year in those last 2 games.
See, like yeah, so there's a bunch of fucking nobody. But like just draft better too. Like I don't know. I feel like they're the definition of mid. You mean? And maybe like that one year they fucking make it to they made it to the championship game.
Tell me you never heard of Khalil Shakir or Deontay Harty,
No, I mean I know them, but yeah, the fucking
Trent Sherfield.
okay, I don't fucking know.
Hmm.
Trent.
I mean, Gabe Davis just never took that step. He never got consistent, and then he
He
dropped
wasn't
too many.
like he's not good. He's like fucking like what am I fucking thinking of? Oh, Christian Watson on the fucking
Hmm.
on Green Bay, maybe. Same shit with him. So that he was gonna fucking be he was gonna replace what's it called? Devontae Adams. And they're fucking being dookie.
Say Deshaun Watson.
Is
Why'd
it
you bring
Christian
up
Watson?
Watson?
Actually, Christian Watson, did I say?
I heard
Uh,
Christian, but I
I
think
heard
I
maybe-
Deshaun Watson.
Alright, well Christian Watson. Dookie. Alright, I'm almost done with my playoff machine again. Let me see who I have. I have one more week. And we can go into that. Do you want to talk about what's another topic?
No, Tonyo, what's something you want to talk about?
I don't know. I'm just kind of here, you know what I'm saying? I'm letting things play out. You know what I mean? Every time I look down on my phone and I get an ESPN notification, it's like the Thunder are winning, and I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, the Thunder.
Thunder are back. We're back.
Go, Chet Holmgren.
We are back.
I knew he was going to be good.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Actually, so no, I do have Pittsburgh in the playoffs. I have them at 6 seed.
I also have
Ooh.
a 6 seed.
We can potentially, if we beat the Ravens week 18, win the division.
Oh yeah, I'm so fucking sure.
Yeah, it could happen.
Yeah,
That's all we
the
really
Ravens.
need. If we just need to, like, that's like the toughest game is week 18. Beat the
I have the
Ravens.
Ravens at 13-4.
How do you
second
have the
seed.
Ravens at 13-4?
I also have the Ravens at 13-4.
Dude. It's a tough game against Miami, but I gave it to them. Week 16, they play San Francisco in San Francisco.
I have them
That's a
losing.
loss. Jaguars, Ravens in Jacksonville. I don't know.
I don't know. I picked
gave
the
it to
Ravens.
Jags. I gave it to the Jags because I feel like, hey, it's playoff time. They got to make a run. Let me see.
I think
Week
I goofed
14.
somewhere.
Did I fucking lose? I better not.
My playoff picture is completely different than when I did it like last week. But my feelings per team didn't change.
That's
so
what I think so too. I think it's just like the wins for this week. It always changes.
it's so weird. Like how the fuck that Buffalo at 11-6?
You have Buffalo at 11-6.
Yeah, I don't know where.
Week
Because
15,
I have
Ravens
Miami at 11-6, but last time I did it, I had Miami winning the division.
I have Buffalo at 8-9.
What the fuck happened to my thing? I just
Yeah, I have Buffalo missing the playoffs.
I haven't beating the Chiefs.
Really?
I don't.
What the fuck?
I do.
Andres is wrong. Fucking Andres said the fucking Chiefs were gonna beat the Eagles. Fucking wrong as fuck.
No, I didn't.
Actually,
I said the
you
Eagles were
were
gonna win.
maybe it's wrong then.
I said the Eagles are gonna lose to the Cowboys.
Oh, that was right. That's even worse.
I mean, that's even worse.
Is it in Dallas?
It's in Dallas.
All right, even worse.
So I picked the Eagles to lose in Dallas because I mean it's a divisional game. Dak Prescott turns into Tom Brady against NFC East,
Nah.
but only the NFC East.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, you still have your thing, your predictions on this.
My play machine.
So let me go with my play machines. All right. This is
No,
how it's
I have
gonna
to
go
restart.
down.
I fucked up somewhere. Like I am not right. Like, I
Fuck
don't
this.
believe in this picture at all.
All right, well, we'll restart and I'll go over mine. Right, so I have the Chiefs first seed, 14-3. I don't think they're losing all, but they definitely could though. Baltimore at 13-4, second seed. I have the Texans at 13-4. I think they're winning out too, right? Aren't they 13? Aren't they 4 losses right now?
5. Okay. No, they have 4. You're right. They have 4.
Yeah, 4. Yeah, so I have them winning out, which is crazy. But they can definitely fucking lose. I have Miami at 4th seed, 12-5. So they lose 2 more games? Jacksonville, 5th seed at 11-6. So they lose 3 more. Pittsburgh at 11-6, 6th seed. So they only lose 2 more. However, I don't know what I did there too. I feel like they'll probably lose more games. And
I
now
don't
the
understand
Broncos.
what it is with the slander with the Steelers.
Because the
Weird
fucking
thing.
offense is shit. Like fucking doo doo.
Yeah, but you saw the plays. You saw what it was.
Okay, well we'll see. I don't fucking know if they'll fix it. We'll see.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But it's like, hey, we could have won, like potentially a few more games. Like we should have beat Cleveland. That's what I'm saying. Like this is a good
Yeah.
team. I just don't know why the offense can't put it together.
Shit, I only had them losing 2 more fucking games. You think they're gonna go undefeated?
I didn't say they're gonna go undefeated. This week,
but
I
they're
feel like we should beat the Bengals. We should beat the Cardinals.
yeah, and I have those fucking games.
We should beat the Patriots. That's three in a row. Colts. I really don't know what the Colts are. Gave them the win. Beat the Bengals again.
I have them losing one more
last week?
game. I have them losing against the Ravens.
Well, I don't losing against the Seahawks.
I got them losing against the Seahawks. And
So
then
Seahawks and Ravens last 2
week 18, it could, like if we beat the Ravens, which I don't think we will because it's in Baltimore, but possibly we beat them last year in Baltimore. And we can get swept. So possibly it will win, but I got them losing that game too, which would be 7th seed. So I'm like, I don't know. We'll see, man.
And then my
The only thing is like we don't have any. Our defense is not good anymore. I don't know when Minka's coming back. We lost our 2 starting linebackers. It's all bad.
and to round off the 7th seed, I have Denver at 10-7. So they drop 2 more games.
This guy.
But they can go like 9-8, honestly.
This week. Did you have them beating Cleveland this week?
Yeah. Fucking
Next
BRT,
week.
yeah, DTR, fucking doo-doo.
What about Texans?
They lose.
Week 14 against the Chargers.
They win.
Wow.
But they could
Week
split that one, though.
15 against the Lions in Detroit.
They lose.
Week 16 against the Patriots in Denver.
Yeah, they win.
I think the Patriots tank from now on.
Probably. Should.
They could get Caleb Williams, and then here we are with Bill Belichick winning
And
again.
Caleb. Yeah, right. Or he's going to be there. You think he's going to fucking be there? Or is he going to go to Washington?
I think it's going to be Patriots and then Chargers at Denver in week 17.
They win.
You have them sweeping the Chargers?
Yeah, but they could split it and go 9-8.
What if Brandon Staley gets fired?
Does it make the Chargers better?
Maybe.
Possibly.
You
Week
think?
18 in Las Vegas.
The next defensive play caller can be as bad as Brandon Staley. Come on.
They're just saying, give it to Kellen Moore. See what he can do. I'm like, Kellen Moore? I
And then-
think he's a joke, too. Look, every time I look down at my phone, end of the first quarter, OKC 26, Chicago 14.
Chicago's bad.
Don't matter. A win's a win.
I just say that because weren't they supposed to be good like 2 years ago?
Not
Was
that
it
I
all?
know of.
Or 3? When did they have Lonzo Ball?
10 years ago when he wasn't hurt.
He's been gone for so long.
Yeah, 10 years ago. Seems like yeah. All right. Let me go through my NFC. I got the Eagles 16-1. They don't lose anymore. Lions at 15-2. They don't lose anymore either. It's kind of crazy. San Francisco at 13-4. Do they lose? They lose one more game. I wonder if I'm losing two. I have Tampa at 14 at 11-6. Is that winning out? I have them winning out.
Oh my god.
Oh man. And then 5th seed Dallas. I have them losing 2 more. Minnesota at 10-7. How much is that? They lose 2 more. And then New Orleans at 10-7. They lose 2 more.
Go
I have
through your
10.
whole,
Huh?
Go through the whole playoffs and the Super Bowl.
Who?
You.
Oh, it goes through it? All right. So fucking first round. Denver beats Baltimore. All right.
Now,
Fucking no, so probably yeah, so Denver would go to Baltimore. Baltimore wins. 6th seed. So the Pittsburgh goes to Houston. I think Houston wins.
That's a dub. We're not losing to the.
Oh yeah.
CJ Stroud regress this week. That's a dub.
All right. So Houston wins, and then Miami, Jacksonville. Nah, I think Miami wins. Even though fucking
in Jacksonville.
in Miami.
Yeah, I'll probably give them a win.
And so who's it? First, second. So none of the wild
So the
card
lower
teams.
seeds all lost.
They all lost. Yeah. So
it'd
be 1
versus
4. So Miami goes up to Kansas City. They lose. Houston goes to Baltimore. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's actually a good one. Who wins that one?
I mean, it'd be Pittsburgh, but
Baltimore, Houston.
I don't know, man.
Baltimore.
CJ Stroud would probably be scared. The bright lights, too bright. Baltimore wins. Man, are you telling me Baltimore can get into the championship game?
They can go to the Super Bowl, yeah. And so yeah, I'd have Baltimore because it's in Baltimore. And so Baltimore goes up to Kansas City. Ooh, I don't know.
I don't think they'd win. I don't know. I'm telling you, Baltimore doesn't. Their record. What's their record right now? They're 8-3.
8-3.
8-3.
I feel like they're not as good as an 8-3 team should be.
No,
and I think Andres should really attest to that when he has Lamar Jackson get him 8 points every week.
Yeah, but Gus Edwards gets me 25 a week, so.
Yeah, but it's like is that all they got? They ain't got Mark Andrews no more. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, though, yeah.
I feel like they're not as good as they should be.
What was like the thing that I was saying last week, right? So like Baltimore is in a fucking weird spot. So I don't know about anymore, right? I think this was like 2 weeks ago. I think like at the point of week 10, they were one of their top 3 in teams who have had the lead in the game like the most, right? Or who haven't like been trailing. So like it was like the 84 Dolphins, I think they were trailing like the whole season, only like 15 minutes. and then it was like the 98 Broncos who were at 27 minutes or something like that, and then the Ravens this season who are at 28 minutes trailing. But the difference between the other two teams in Baltimore is that at week 10, those two teams were undefeated. And Baltimore had 3 fucking losses. Like, how the fuck do you manage to lose these games at the end dude? Like, I just fucking just like collapse, right? I mean, I don't know. I can see fucking Kansas City losing though.
Nah.
I'm not gonna bet against them because I guess we'll see what that team looks like. I see Kansas City, so Kansas City comes out of the AFC. New Orleans at Detroit. Detroit wins. Minnesota at San Francisco. San Francisco wins. Dallas at Tampa Bay. Actually, so this one Dallas wins. So like the 5th seed came out of this one. So it'd be Dallas at Philadelphia. That'd be pretty good.
I mean,
I still think,
I'm gonna take an L there.
I still think they lose. Yeah, so we go Philly, and then it'd be San Francisco at Detroit.
San Francisco and Detroit. I think Detroit's losing.
I think so too. I think Detroit loses. And so that will send San Francisco to Philadelphia. That's a good one too.
They're in Philly.
Yeah.
What's the game next week? Or 2 weeks?
For what?
Oh, it's in Philly too. The
Mm.
Niners Eagles.
And then I guess actually, you know what? Fuck. Maybe I might have San Francisco winning, honestly. So I think actually you want to see San Francisco Chiefs.
San Francisco versus the Chiefs
In the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. Wow.
And I guess I would want to say San Francisco wins.
Nah, they're choke artists.
But that's what the thing
Not
is, yeah.
Brock
They
Purdy.
fucking be fucking
Brock
sucking
Purdy's
on
a
dick when they
choke
get to the Super
artist.
Bowl. And then fuck, I'll say San Francisco would win, but that's not really confident because they fucking choke. They're that Skip Bayless, I mean, you know. All right, who wants to go next?
Saul does.
Who said that?
You did.
All right, hold on. So where do you want to start?
The AFC.
AFC. Fuck. Where is it?
Who's your
number
1 seed?
I have Kansas City,
What?
Wow.
13-4,
Mhm.
and then I have Baltimore at 13-4,
Wow, you're trash.
and then Miami at 12-5,
You're weird.
Jacksonville at 12-5.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
Yeah,
This is a fucking homer. I can't believe
and then Cleveland at 13-4.
Dude, you're
What?
You're smoking
Ow?
something. Oh my god. This guy's
What's Cleveland right now? Oh, they lose one more game?
Well, like they beat the
Yeah.
Broncos, and then they beat the Rams, and they lose to Jags. They beat the Bears. I say they beat the Texans.
I
What?
do not think they beat the Texans.
They beat the Jets. All right, they fucking lose to the Texans. Oh, look at that. They're 12-5, still in the playoffs. Then they beat
I
the
think they
Bengals.
lose. I think they lose this week.
I don't think so.
They're in Denver.
It's still DTR. That fucking Pittsburgh game was fucking 10-13. Like,
That's what I'm
what the
saying. I'm like, dude. Like, I see all those posts, like on X or whatever it's called, And they're like, if we could have at least just got mediocre quarterback play, a mediocre offense, we win. And I'm like, yeah, that's reality. Like, their offense wasn't doing anything either.
They're not to win. Like the last fucking drive, right? That's when they fucking like.
But I
I
just
feel
think
like
for this matchup against the Broncos were just got gashed on the running game, and guess what the strength of the Browns is? Their running game, even with backup running backs.
Is it? I saw Jerome Ford fucking be ass.
Against what? A really good run defense in the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Are they really that good?
Their
Like,
defense is top 5. And although the Broncos defense is getting better, their run defense isn't.
Mhm.
So I'm just saying, playing to
But,
the
like,
strength, the matchup.
but if you just play the run, do you mean it's like fucking let DTR over here pass on us? I don't fucking give a shit.
They also don't have their starting safety, Kareem Jackson. Gonna
That's
hurt the
fine.
Broncos.
no way. I just exited out of my playoff machine.
What?
I exited out of my playoff machine tab.
Hopefully,
Oh my
hopefully it
God.
saves.
Fucking don't matter. I already know who's winning. Don't
All
talk to
right,
me.
so wait, so they're fifth seed?
Yeah.
All right, keep going on this.
I guess now at 12 and
It's
5.
fucking whack.
All right. And Texans at 11 and 6.
11 and 6. Wait, so they dropped 2 more?
Unless you don't want them to beat the Broncos, oh shit, then the Steelers are 11 and 6 at 6 seed.
The Texans? No, I think the Texans do beat the Broncos.
Well, actually. And then Steelers at 11 and 6.
Okay, I have nothing like 11-6 too.
Mm-hmm. If we go to NFC, I have the Eagles at 15 and 2. They only dropped the game against Dallas. And then Detroit at 14 and 3.
Okay, dinner?
Huh? The Detroit at 14 and 3. Second seed. San Francisco at 13 and 4, third seed. I have Tampa at 10 and 7, fourth seed. And then Minnesota 11-6, fifth seed. Dallas 11 and 6 somehow. I thought Dallas would win more games. That's why. Dallas 12 and 5. So
What's
Dallas
Dallas?
12 and 5, fifth seed. Minnesota 11-6, sixth seed. And New Orleans 9 and 8, seventh seed.
Dallas is 7 and 3 right now.
Come on, sweating.
Fine.
I like your NFC better than your AFC. I feel like unless
Yeah.
like too many fucking
You're tripping. I don't know what's wrong with you in the AFC.
The only difference my AFC from today than on Sunday when we did it is on Sunday when I did it, Baltimore was 1, Chiefs 2, Dolphins 3, Jags 4, Browns 5, Steelers 6, Broncos 7. That's how it was on Sunday. And it was fine on Sunday. The only difference now is I have Houston in.
Bro, send a screenshot to that in the Discord. I want to analyze it for future reference.
All right, Daniel, what's your playoff machine?
Hold on, I'm redoing it.
Yeah, damn it.
Yeah,
Ah, shit. No.
it is what it is. We don't know. Go there. There. They win. They win. They win. They win. They win. They win. They win.
Did you send it on us?
No.
They win.
Send it to this Discord.
I'm still
Leave it.
recalculating. What?
He's recalculating.
We're calculating.
Oh shit! I'm gonna leave for like a second. It connected my phone when I fucking opened Discord.
God damn it.
Hold on, I'll be back.
This guy.
This fucking guy. Unprofessional, dude.
For real.
Get the hell out of here.
I was supposed to get any sponsorships.
Yeah.
You hear me? It's
Yeah,
weird.
did you switch on your phone or what?
Yeah. Well, as soon as I open Discord on my phone, it fucking opens. It like puts me into the fucking voice channel. Because right now I'm in Discord on the Xbox or whatever.
Ah.
What if it doesn't record it on Xbox?
It should, right? It's like recording the channel.
That'd be unfortunate.
Alrighty.
You got it, dude?
You know who's I want to see? I want to see
Yeah.
if he lines up. That's some fucking whack ass shit.
Probably does. Did you tell
Probably
him?
has
to
like the
make-
Saints at fucking like. I guess. Well, I have them losing 2 more. I have them at 12-5 or some shit.
Alright. AFC got the Chiefs, number 1, 14-3. That's a pretty easy one. Second seed, check it out. I got the Texans at 13-4.
They went out. I had them winning out too, but I guess you have Baltimore like losing like 2 more or some shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, they lose 2 more.
What the fuck is it?
Then Baltimore, the 3rd seed at 12-5. Miami, 4 seed, 11-6. Man, it'd be nice to be in that AFC East, winning it at 11-6. Jacksonville, I got them at the 5th seed. They're 13-4.
Jacksonville's 13-4.
Yeah, I really feel like they could beat like Cleveland and Cincinnati. Who do they play this week? They lose this week. I got them losing this week to the Texans. But then week 13, week 14, it's freaking Bengals, Browns. I think they win those.
Oh, you have them fucking beating the Ravens?
Oh, that's my bad. I didn't actually have them beating them. But they're still 12-5 at the 5th seed. Okay, so now Baltimore's 2nd seed. And then Houston. Miami, Jacksonville, Pittsburgh 6th seed at 11-6. Cleveland at 10-7 is the 7th seed. Hell
You
yeah.
got Cleveland in there.
Cleveland at Baltimore in the playoffs. Oh man, they just get their cheeks clapped in there. They go to Baltimore. Cheeks clapped. Pittsburgh and Houston. Pittsburgh does not lose that game. CJ Stroud lights too fucking bright. You know what I'm saying? We don't lose to them twice.
Oh, yeah.
That's embarrassing. Pittsburgh. Jacksonville, Miami. Miami gets that win. So now we got the 2, 6, and 4 seeds. Pittsburgh has to go to Kansas City. It was a good run. We'll see you next year. Hopefully we get an offensive coordinator in the offseason. So Kansas City is in the championship. And then it's Miami and Baltimore. It's interesting. That's interesting. What do you guys think? Miami and Baltimore? I feel like Baltimore might win.
Baltimore's kicking the
They'll
shit out of the
probably win.
Dolphins.
Yeah, but then they could also not. Saul. You remember what happened? Last year? Was it last year?
Oh, no way.
Was it
Never mind.
Baltimore up like 28-0? And then Miami won?
That's true.
Either way.
Oh.
Baltimore goes to Kansas City. I think Kansas City wins. They're in the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
All right, Philadelphia, number 1 seed. They're 15-2. 2nd seed. The Detroit Lions at 15-2, son. Hell yeah. Third seed San Francisco, 14-3. 4 seed Tampa Bay. Man, look at that. 10-7 record winning your division. That's crazy. Dallas is the 5th seed at 12-5. Minnesota at 10-7 goes to 6th seed, and the Saints sneak in at 10-7. Dookie. So 7-2. New Orleans and Detroit. Detroit claps their cheeks. Minnesota goes to San Francisco. Minnesota gets destroyed. The Pastronaut. And then Dallas at Tampa Bay. Dallas goes into Tampa. Gets an easy dub. So then Philadelphia and Dallas. Dallas goes to Philly. Holy cow. No. They get their cheeks clapped. Philadelphia over Dallas. Now we go. San Francisco goes to Detroit. Holy cow. They get their cheeks clapped too.
In Detroit?
In Detroit, yeah. I feel like
Oh
Detroit.
my God, could you imagine?
They're fakers. They're fake. Now it's San Francisco in Philadelphia. I don't know, man. I gotta go to week 13 and see that matchup, see how it looks. That's what it is. San Francisco and Philadelphia in week 13, and then that's what I have in my playoff machine, the 3rd seed going to the 1 seed. I don't know. What is San Francisco's injuries right now?
No one. Oh, their safety.
Their safety, but I was like, is there anyone else?
No.
Is Debo hurt?
Debo's coming back. Maybe he's not 100%, but he's getting help.
What about Philly's defense?
They're good.
I don't know. That's why I feel like the Eagles are more likely to stop the 49ers than the 49ers are to stop the Eagles. I don't think Brock Purdy's the real deal. So I'll be smoking that Purdy cock. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Nah.
I don't know.
It's definitely fun to say Brock Purdy is that guy. I gotta wait another year though. It's only been a year since he's played, you know.
I'm just gonna say San Francisco because it feels like it's probably the easiest one. I really don't know if Philadelphia truly has the dog in them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Kansas City and San Francisco.
That's why I have
In
to.
Las Vegas.
Who wins then?
Who wins? Oh man. Oh man. That's tough. Ah man, I really don't want the 49ers to win, really. But man, Pat Mahomes in that offense, they'd be looking weird. I don't understand why people hate the Steelers so much when the Chiefs offense isn't good either.
Like I said, right? What was it? In the second half, they're the worst offense, right? There's 32nd in scoring points.
In the last 3 games, the Chiefs have not scored a second half point.
That's crazy. How the
That's what I'm
fuck?
saying. So I'm like, hey, what the hell? Go look at them. We know what the struggles are in Pittsburgh. Well, we at least know that play calling is not good.
What's dumb is that everyone still says that the Chiefs are going to be there because you can't bet against them.
I mean, you can't. But
So
at the
all
same
these
time,
struggles,
they struggled on offense. But
Mhm.
right now, I mean, they literally, I don't know, 2 like drop balls really
Yeah, and
could
they
have
win.
made the difference, and they would have won. So it's like they struggle so much and still
But
almost
that's why
beat
they're
number
struggling,
1
you
seed
know, like that,
Tennessee.
you have to take that into account. Like this is why they're fucking losing because like the fucking
Like little shit like that. But
Yeah.
even then, if they make those catches, it's like they can still be a lot better. That's why I'm not gonna knock them for it, but you know what I'm saying, just don't come up on the Steelers so hard like that, you know what I'm saying?
This guy's like, he's not here for the fucking slander. Well, we can talk
I
about
just
what the
don't
Steelers.
understand. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch people and then they're saying,
Oh,
"Oh man, Pittsburgh." Like before they lost, or they're the worst 6-3 team I've ever seen in my life. Like, and I'm like, what are you talking about? A win's a win. Like before all the injuries on defense, you're gonna say like that defense was bad. No. You know, the Broncos offense when they won that Super Bowl. How come ain't nobody talk shit about that?
Paying me, bro. There's respect.
Yeah, he was awful.
Respect.
And no one's gonna say that was, oh man, that was the worst team I've ever seen. Bruh. I feel like people just like to hate on Pittsburgh. I don't understand. I don't understand. You look at the pieces around there and you're like, man, they're trash. Yeah, okay, buddy.
It's weird. I don't hear that at all though about Steelers.
I think I'm just
From the media, I don't know. I don't know
wrong.
about like fucking like ESPN and stuff. I think the fans do.
The
I think it's
fans
like a
for
fuck.
sure.
Yeah, there's like a. I don't fucking know, like some weird like
I'm telling you, there's weird
animosity towards
Pittsburgh
him.
hate. I don't understand it. There's like really no reason for it. They're like, this is literally the worst team. I don't a 6-3 team that really should be like 0-9. And I'm like, okay, buddy. Sure. I mean, there was one thing that I saw where it's like, was it Get Up or I don't even know. I feel like it was Dan Graziano or something. He's just like, Mike Tomlin can't keep getting away with this or something like that. And I was like,
But he can
dude.
because he's doing it right now.
I'm like, but that's the thing though. Like, you guys are saying like he can't keep getting away with this. And it's like, but you know that that's what he does. He wins games. So I don't understand it. Like, that's the team. You know, it would be like Mike Tomlin, bruh. We are not going to apologize for winning. You bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, did you say your Super Bowl? I wasn't sure if I was paying attention.
What?
You say your Super Bowl?
No, I didn't go through that.
Go through that. Go through your playoffs order.
It don't matter. It's Chiefs Eagles.
You think it's Chiefs Eagles?
Yeah.
Who wins?
Well, it's like it doesn't matter. So if I go through it, right? Pittsburgh at Baltimore, don't matter. They're losing. They're gonna lose in the next round. Houston, Jacksonville, don't matter. They're gonna lose. Cleveland, Miami. I think Cleveland will beat Miami.
You're an idiot.
Well, again, you gotta play to the strength, you know.
Why do you? Yeah,
What's
that's
up
so
with you and the
fucking
strength?
weird. That is.
What
We're looking at-
strength?
To beat the Dolphins, you gotta get pressure on the interior. And that's what Cleveland can do. Well, not interior, but they can get pressure on the quarterback. And
Okay, but you
Tua
so
doesn't
you
do well
think-
under pressure
okay,
at
but
all.
This isn't Madden. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're
The
going
fucking-
based on matchups, but you don't think like McDaniel's gonna fucking have like some jet sweep, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, some quick screen.
This has been the same issue since. I mean, last year doesn't count, but since last year though, like they're not good at protecting the quarterback.
Okay, so why do you
So if-
have Cleveland with DRTTR
I
playing their
think
quarterback?
I think
who's
they're gonna
not doing
get better.
anything?
He's getting
They're gonna
better.
get better. I really don't think they're gonna get
I
much
think he
better
is.
to beat the
He's gonna get to be
Dolphins.
average.
Who the Dolphins right now have the #1 offense in the NFL.
Yeah, which one bends? Do you mean like you don't think like they can do anything against the defense? Like
I
especially-
really don't see DTTR getting that much better.
I think he's gonna get to a point where he's average and he can at least push the ball down the field a little
I
bit.
don't think he can.
you think he's gonna be average?
Yeah,
he was
I don't
fucking
think he can do
ass
that.
like every fucking time we've seen him.
Like that's the thing. It's
I
like
mean, he was good in the first half against the Steelers. And then in the second half, they got really, really conservative. They pulled like a fucking Michigan where they didn't throw the ball. And then he was 4 for 4 on the game-winning drive. Like he has the ability and he has skill. It just depends on the coaching if they can get his confidence up and like expand the playbook a little bit.
Nah.
Andres is such a fucking homer over here. Hey, is it Diego who listens?
Yeah,
Hey, this guy doesn't talk shit about the Browns, brother. He's fucking he's high on the Browns. I wouldn't be surprised if they fucking like just fizzle out at the end of the season, dude.
I mean it can go either
Like-
way. I'm betting on that they slowly get better on offense. Then they're not going to be great on offense, but they're going to be like complementary. They're probably going to win the games like the Broncos are winning right now, where they really just they're trying to stay in the game and
They're
then
gonna squeak by.
squeak by.
True, but like the fucking okay,
But,
whose
I mean,
whose
they
offense is
can do
better?
that. But
The
yeah, I'm
Broncos
saying
offense or the fucking or
Both
Cleveland's offense?
both are not that good right now.
Pick one, Andres.
Fucking the Broncos 29th ranked compared to 30th, I guess. That's the difference. Like, yeah, sure, two is bigger than one, but like by how much?
no, I'm just saying. I feel like sure they can get and squeak by and stuff, but like if they're gonna play Miami in the playoffs, I don't think it's gonna work.
Miami hasn't shown that they can handle pressure, like any sort of rush, because that's how you beat them.
Who do they play this week?
I mean, the Raiders were close to beating the
I'll be
Dolphins.
right back.
Right.
The Raiders are supposed to be. Yeah.
I
Well,
think they're similar to the Browns, really, where they have like Max Crosby, just get pressure up the middle, throw Tua's timing off, cool. And yeah, Tyreek Hill went off for a 140 and a touchdown, but I mean, what was the score? Like fucking 17-10? What was this? I don't even know what the score was.
I'm pretty sure the Dolphins pulled away at the end.
I
I
thought
don't think it was. I don't think it was like a game at the very end.
It was like a last second pick that he threw. It was 20-13.
Of 7 points in.
Yeah, and it took like a last second interception by O'Connell. And that's what I mean. Like O'Connell and that offense. I mean, they're okay. They're not good. But if you can get a defense that rattles Tua and throws off the timing, then you just need your offense to just be complementary. And I think the Cleveland can get there.
Like I also like how you said like they could change, like DTR could get better at the end of the season. Like you don't think that the Dolphins offense can also get better?
Well, they haven't.
And why? Okay, well
And DTR has.
DTR. He's gotten better.
Yeah, fucking he got shit on the first game he played against Baltimore. They lost 28-3 or some shit. And he looked awful. And he looked remarkably better this game. So I'm just saying, like,
he's looking pretty bad still.
I mean, he wasn't as bad as he was against the Ravens.
I mean, true, but
And I mean, again, like, I just think they're gonna get DTR in the game, get him reps, and then slowly expand on the offense. Is he gonna throw for 200 yards? Probably not. But I mean, he's not gonna. He's just gonna do enough to squeak by. Is basically what I'm saying.
we'll see.
That defense is also like really, really fucking good too. I think they are the number one ranked defense.
But like, that's like another thing too. Is like I don't know if like the Browns defense is like generational. Maybe like fucking defenses in the past.
Not generational, but what defense is generational right now?
I don't know.
The last generational defense I saw was probably the Broncos. Well, I guess last year with Philly.
It was generation.
But they almost broke the record for most sacks in this season. They were like what 5 off or something like that. and
Oh, is
they're second to the 85 Bears.
in sacks?
Yeah, in a season.
I don't know.
This 84 Bears had 72 sacks in one season.
I don't know what that's like 67. Right?
Yeah.
All right, so you got the wait. So who wins the
Yeah.
Super Bowl?
I'm gonna pick the Eagles because I want them to win, but I can't pick between Chiefs and Eagles. Like it's gonna be a rematch of a regular season game, so there's always a thing where it's really hard to beat a team twice in 1 year. You know,
Uh-huh.
because then they're gonna bring up, well, the Chiefs beat the Buccaneers in the regular season, and the Buccaneers beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So everyone's gonna pick the Chiefs. I would rather have the Eagles win, but I mean that's just a coin flip, really. My bet would be Eagles, but I'm not confident in that bet.
Oh yeah, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then it's like the thing too. It's like we'll just have to see where the Chiefs like progress. Like, do they
Mhm.
progress? Or if they regress?
The Chiefs could regress, but they're
Or not
the
even.
Chiefs are probably gonna find they're probably gonna bring in Josh Gordon and get better.
Oh yeah.
The
But
Chiefs are
like
gonna
it's
find a
also
way.
like, let me see like who are the teams that they play? So this week they play who?
The Chiefs,
The Raiders.
the
So they win that
Raiders,
one.
and then the
And week
Packers.
13, the Packers. I could actually see them losing that one too. Really, like if they're going
Mm-hmm.
to Green Bay, the Bills. They could probably drop that one too.
I picked the Bills to win that one just because the Bills are trending up, and the Bills have
Brock
beaten
Purdy's
the Chiefs.
ass.
The Bills have beaten the Chiefs in Kansas City regular season twice in a row.
The Patriots.
Like that's the
Even
Bills Super Bowl, so they treat it with like more hype, Then they're gonna beat the Patriots. The Patriots suck.
Yeah, I have no faith in the Bills whatsoever.
So they play the Raiders twice. Like I don't know. I don't really see them dropping that one. And at the end of the season, they play the Chargers. I don't know, but like realistically, like they could even drop like 2 more games, and like that'd probably knock them out of first seed. Right?
If they're gonna drop a game, I'd say they drop the Chargers.
Chargers. Oh, because you already have them beating them or losing to the Bills. Huh? I don't win that one. Like if they lose to the Bills, Houston is in one, and they're second seed. Ooh, that'd be interesting because then they would go in my bracket. Denver would go to Kansas City.
That's a win for the Denver.
Go Broncos.
Go
Can the
Broncos.
Broncos get in the Super Bowl?
If that happens, so they'd beat that Baltimore, Miami. So it'd be 1-7-3-4. So first seed will play. So Miami will go to Houston. It'd be the same thing. So Denver would still go to Baltimore. Like that one's just rough. You know what I saw? I don't know if it could happen. I wonder how you have to play with it. Like Denver going to Miami in the playoffs.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
That'd be interesting. Yeah. Could you imagine? And like they fucking beat them. Like fucking like redemption. Like oh shit.
The Broncos beat the Dolphins 70-20.
Yeah, right. It's like the opposite.
Mm.
But and could you imagine that one? They just fucking come back and like and beat the Dolphins in fucking Miami.
That'd be crazy. All right. We've been going for an hour.
Mhm.
Is there anything else you want to talk that's not sports related?
Have Thanksgiving food.
I'm gonna say it.
Oh,
Pumpkin pie is bad.
It's not.
Pumpkin pie is bad.
It's good. Is it
Pumpkin
good?
pie is not good.
I mean,
I
tastes
prefer
aren't good.
I prefer pecan, but you know, it's still good.
I mean, yeah, I'll eat pumpkin pie, but I feel like it might be the bottom pie, but it's still good.
Yes, it's not good.
What's with that fire?
I don't like pie.
Yeah,
Okay, well then shut the fuck up. You know, you
You're
can't
pissing me
you can't have
off.
an opinion. And I'm just as triggering me.
Stuffing his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Like
are
it's
gonna stuff
ass.
your ass, dude. You touch yourself at night.
Get the hell out, dude.
I don't know. Yeah, food with pies, pecan pie, ham over turkey.
Turkey.
I disagree with that,
ass.
but I'm not strongly. I'd rather have turkey.
Really,
Yeah,
Turkey or ham?
I'd rather have turkey.
Your ass.
ham's better. Turkey has like no flavor really. Well, at least the turkey that I fucking had. I mean, like nobody really does anything special with it. And it can be dry too if you fuck it up. I mean, because it's
I
such a
think
big
turkey is
bird.
hard.
Like, and people
Turkey is
don't
easier
have
to mess up.
Yeah, and that's why you fucking up for ham.
Mhm.
Give me a fucking good turkey, and then maybe you mean then
Yeah.
fucking then I'd
I
say it's
don't
probably
know. I
better.
feel
But
like even good turkey is not that great.
I think if you give me like a turkey with like some good skin on it, you mean like
Maybe.
it's fucking. But yeah, like oh, you mean like
Fire ass
Popeyes?
shit.
They have like they have a thing where you can buy a Cajun turkey or some shit.
Yeah.
I should go do that.
Should do that. Yeah.
But they only have like a limited amount.
Do you think a lot of people go and fucking buy?
I don't know.
We should check.
Maybe it might be like an actual thing where they're like, no, it sells out every year, and I don't know.
Have they done it years prior? I thought it was like for the first year or some shit.
No, I think it's been a thing.
Oh,
I think people know.
people know. Thanksgiving food. The only other thing I
Your
have on my
top rankings on Thanksgiving food.
top 5 what?
Power rankings.
Mac and cheese number 1.
What?
That's mac and cheese #1.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese number 1
Mm-hmm.
for Thanksgiving food. Mac and cheese.
Like any Thanksgiving food?
Yeah,
Mashed potatoes #2.
I think so too. I was gonna say mashed potatoes too. Number
I-
3,
I like a green bean casserole.
green bean casserole is your number 3, Andres.
Yeah.
Andres is triggering me today.
Bro, that's what I loaded up
man.
on the fucking Friendsgiving we had. I just loaded up with mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, and green bean casserole.
But at number 3, not even turkey or ham.
Turkey would be
Yeah.
5. I don't even know what number 4 is.
I don't know, like sweet
Because, like,
potato.
I don't like sweet potatoes. Stuffing's ass. Cranberry's ass.
What else do you have?
Fucking bread. The rolls of bread. Number 4.
Stuffing. I think stuffing's probably 5. That's 4. Cranberry sauce. That's ass
Oh,
too.
Yeah, that is
Stuffing or
ass.
cranberry.
Cranberry sucks. The only good cranberry is Sprite cranberry.
Sprite cranberry. Yeah, I feel like they're all kind of due to like the Thanksgiving foods is really like top heavy. You mean
Yeah, it
it's like
is.
heavy hitters at the top, and then the other ones
Mhm.
are just dog
His
shit.
ass. I will not give thanks. Fuck everyone. Fuck the food. Fuck Matt Canada. Fuck them.
Getting fucked up over here.
I like cornbread. Cornbread's good.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, cornbread's good. Cornbread 4.
I just put bread at 4.
Any bread? Oh, like rolls and stuff.
Rolls. I guess cornbread would go in because cornbread is good too.
If the ham was like Thanksgiving, like traditional Thanksgiving, it'd be ham. Man.
I have ham at 3.
Oh. I was gonna put it on the list because I don't
I don't think
know
it's
if they count
traditional.
it. I don't know.
I think it's like turkey, right?
Just make your
Yeah.
list, man.
My list.
I mean, I have
I'm gonna go
turkey at
potatoes
5.
number 1.
Potatoes.
Yeah, I'll probably do. Yeah, I'll probably do like mac and cheese too. Can I put ham in there?
Yeah.
I'll put ham 3, cornbread 4, and pecan pie at 5. Fuck the turkey.
Well, officially my list is turkey at 5, bread at 4,
Bread.
green bean casserole 3, mashed potatoes 2, mac and cheese 1.
I'm good with this. Is too bad except if I can like green casserole.
What
Dude,
about
it's so good.
OLI? OLI. Outside looking in.
Outside looking in,
Yeah, give me your 6 and
Fucking
7.
turkey.
Outside looking
6
in.
and 7
We're
on
gonna
the
make a
outside.
push.
7 probably ham.
Oh my god, you're pissing me off.
Mine's turkey. The traditional thing, right? Fucking goes to Thanksgiving for is outside like.
I'm
So I didn't know
putting,
what to
sweet
put.
potatoes at 6.
Yeah,
And
nah.
I
stuffing
mean, what
at
other?
7.
I just don't like. I guess I put ham 6 then, and then I put 7 stuffing. I just don't like stuffing that much. It's just not. It's whatever.
But you
Yeah,
put the
people are really
green bean
obsessed with it.
casserole up your ass.
Stuffing is just so. It's just a waste of space.
Nah,
I guess pumpkin pie, but
don't eat it then.
What
I
gravy?
don't.
Brown gravy?
But
or
you're
what
asking
gravy?
for an outside looking in. I'm trying to think of what other Thanksgiving foods there is. The only things that are left is the things I don't like.
People make corn.
Yeah, corn. I'll put corn at 7.
You can do Brussels sprouts.
Corn 7. I'll put ham 6.
Congratulations.
There you go. Right. The power rankings of Thanksgiving food.
Thanksgiving is just overall ass.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything for Thanksgiving, so
I mean, you're probably gonna touch yourself at night.
fuck no.
The only other thing I have on the docket, and I don't know if you want to get to this week or maybe next. I put like D&D, and I put like ability score, like rolling for
Mhm.
ability score.
Yeah.
And I think there needs to be a better way that either we do it or find a way that somebody else.
I mean, I can look it up because the standard way that I do it is just what D&D Beyond does. That you roll 4d6, drop the lowest, then you re-roll ones.
But I don't like that because like everyone doesn't have like the same stats. I was looking at our characters in the D&D session. Guess who has? I guess like let me ask you, like, who do you think has like the highest to lowest numbers?
In terms of characters,
Yeah, like so our ability scores, like who's highest?
I think Tyler with Drake is gonna be the highest.
So yeah, so you're right. So he's the
Mhm.
highest.
Even
Who's second?
Kydir, I think, was high too.
Huh?
Even
So-
I think both his characters have been surprisingly high.
That fucker been over here rolling suspiciously high
Mhm.
numbers. All right, who's second?
I would say you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's at 90. I'm at 87.
Oh, so he's added up the rolls or what?
Yeah. Who's third?
Say Kydir. No, not Kydir. Fucking my brother. Gibbs.
No.
No, he's last.
Yeah, he's last.
Well, are we including Juan?
Yeah.
I'd say Juan would be 4th, and then Donio over here's 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got it. And it's pretty stark difference. So I think what was it? I think Kasarin. So Tyler's at 90, and I think Kasarin is either at 67 or like 70. It's almost
Holy
like a
shit.
20. It's a lot. Like I'm telling you, it's kind of crazy. And if you look at his stats, it's like, oh, this is fucking shit. Like, like this is pretty bad. I was like, damn, fucking can't really do much, huh? I was like, I'm wondering too. It's like he does have like a lot of bad rolls,
Hmm.
and that's probably why. And so that's why I wanted to bring it up because, right, so we're gonna do that campaign with Tony,
Mhm.
and Rose thing is like, oh, let's roll for stats. But I was like, I don't like the way that we do it because it's so uneven.
Hmm.
Like,
Well, I mean,
like someone
I rolled
with
my stats and I got shit. My highest was
for,
13 for the Tony's
for
campaign.
oh, did you? Oh, did you actually roll?
I rolled them on Beyond. I didn't actually like
Oh,
save it or anything, but I know like my highest was 13 and my lowest was 7.
yeah, no, that's fucking ass. Like, I think we should figure out a way to still be able to roll, but maybe make it fair. Like something that I was thinking is rolling. Like everyone rolls, right?
Yeah.
And then whoever has the highest total, we go with their number. I mean, like say like, okay, so like, oh, like Tyler, he rolls like a 40 or what the fuck it is. I mean, like, or say like a 90, and so we all get up to 90, and then the difference in the which, and say like I get like an 87, he gets a 90, so that's a difference of 3. So I
Mhm.
get to choose where to put those 3 extra uh points. Does that make sense?
I think I'll need to see this in practice, but kind of, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because I was like,
Mhm.
that's crazy. Like such a fucking like difference
So yours is kind of like a mix of like point by and
and
rolling.
rolling.
Hmm.
Yeah, because it's like I don't think it's fair or equitable
Hmm.
if someone rolls like really well and someone like so poor.
You know what
Because
I don't
then,
really think is fair is when Andres cheats.
I don't fucking cheat.
You know, like when someone rules really good, like I do, and then he says, "Nope, sorry, buddy." That's
Well,
crazy.
why is it that the other people
Why
can
is it that
roll?
every time I roll like a nat 20, you said, "Oh shit, you should have rolled a 21."
That's not
Sorry.
true.
That's what it happens
When
every
you
single
roll a
time.
number
When
and
I
it
roll a
doesn't work,
number,
the
you always
number
say that the
applies to
number is just
everyone
a little
else.
bit higher.
No,
Nope, that's not true.
you're just fucking salty because you're not good at the game.
Yeah, okay, buddy. You can make someone bad when you cheat.
You
And
just
that's
suck.
my 2 cents, bitch.
Nah, fuck you.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Just roll better, bro.
And would
So
stop
I tell
cheating.
everyone. So I'm telling everyone, just roll better.
Stop cheating.
I'm not cheating. I have a
Stop
set
cheating.
number and you just don't reach it.
I'm gonna roll
It's not my fault that you have
right
like a
now.
fucking like +7
Oh,
to
think of a
hit
number right
and you
now.
roll.
Think
You're
of a
rolling
number right now.
6. Thinking of a
You
number.
fucking cheated.
What'd you roll?
4. See, you cheated.
What do you mean?
I rolled it and I got 4, and then just automatically you're like
That's
6.
that's just no. You're talking like think of an AC. I was thinking of 17, which is a standard AC that I use for all my enemies. Really.
and then it's AC or another 17 AC.
Well, I think the Hellhounds you guys fought was like 13, and you had no problems with them. Like you still hit them.
Okay, and I'll say this too. So Shaba ranks the first one, the first character that you rolled.
I was gonna
Those
bring this
fucking
up.
stats, those stats were so fucking dog shit that we
Yeah,
actually
I
had
was
to
gonna
do
bring
something
this
about
up
it.
because Tyler is 1, and Shaba. I think you randomized your character, didn't you? So you randomized everything. Your first
Not
character. Yeah.
totally randomized. No, this was made how long ago? 2 years ago.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Your brother said make a totally useless character, and I said, "All right, bet." So I fucking did. I was like, I can't do anything.
But I
Man,
mean, your stats were not very good.
no.
And then Tyler helps you recreate your character almost. And then now you're good. I don't even have your stats up. What are your stats?
Not your business. I just rolled a nat 20.
It is my
Bring it up.
business. I'm just on my other computer. I don't have the bookmark.
Actually, I'm trying to think about it. I don't know if Shabba ranks is third, Melkor is third, but I know Kasarin's last, and it's pretty noticeable. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, yeah, we need to figure something else out. This whole gambling on stats, yeah, it's like it's not fair into. Take into mine too, like even my stats. I think I have like an extra 3 because of the feats and stuff. So I put 2 into intelligence, and I think I got an extra 1 into intelligence too. So I think I should be like at 84. And maybe Drake. I'm not sure if he put like if he got a feat or if he did an ability score improvement, but
I'm just saying, Shadowranks has a 20 in strength now. Where did that come from?
I don't know. Maybe he rolled an 18.
From fucking your mom.
But he wasn't at 20 strength until after he kind of recreated his character.
Yeah.
These are high, like 20 for strength, 15 for dex, 18 for constitution, 11 for intelligence, 12 wisdom, 14 charisma. And I don't think you might have gotten some feats that increase your things by 1. Right?
Yeah, so I think Shabba ranks is third, and I think Melkor fourth. And then Kasarin.
I mean, we can look it up. We can see what we can do. I like the randomized part of it because I think it's funny that like I trained my life to be this specific class and I'm just not good at it. Or I can roll really well and like I'm just really fucking good at magic because I have like high intelligence.
I mean, I get it, but I think it's actually like player experience. Like I think we should definitely even it out.
I don't have enough player experience to really go either way. But we can look it up to see what's a good way to roll.
To do it. I mean, yeah. I mean, like the way that I said, I don't know. I'm trying to find an issue with that one. So like, and this one also like kind of incentivizes you to root for somebody else to roll higher than you. Do you mean? Because it's like, hell yeah, let's all roll together. Like, fuck, let's all get together and see who can roll the highest. You mean? Rather than like, this fucking bitch all rolled the fucking, you got like 3 18s or some shit. And meanwhile, I'm over here with the fucking my highest one at 12 or whatever it may be. But this one, like, if we know that we're gonna take the highest roll and just like cover the difference and do like a point buy, then I think we're good. I mean, it's like, oh yeah, well, fine, that's fine, and like I can kind of mess with my character a little bit more too, to make them even.
We gotta test this.
Also, like if you use standard array, I think the number is like 72, and Kasarin is lower than that. Right?
Oh, for real?
Or right at so it's like he'd be better off using standard array.
Which I assume standard array is like average, right?
I think so, yeah. So I think I think he rolled below average. Actually, are you like on his page right now?
I can look it up, yeah.
Yeah, it's like kind of add it up and see.
My brother not in the fucking campaign. Oh, there he is. Never mind.
Imagine if he wasn't.
Alright, I'm just going off his fucking ability scores.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's got any feats that increase his scores. So I don't think anyone's just picked an ability score increase. 13 plus 9.
Plus 9.
Yeah, 75.
Okay, so he's a little bit above average. But also he's level what? Level 8? Level 7?
8. No, level 7. He hasn't leveled up yet. Yeah,
so he's like right there, right? So he's a little bit above average. And meanwhile, like if you what's Drake's? I think he's at 90, I'm pretty sure.
Drake. Yeah, I'll have to look it up on. I mean, you can just look at it right away. His is
I'm
different.
just like
12
yeah.
plus 16 plus 16 plus 20 plus 13 plus 13. 90.
90. So that's a 15-point difference, and you only need like 2 scores to like increase your, I guess your like abilities, like your rolls, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you divide 15 by 2, well, that's like 7.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get up to like 7 potential like I guess like dies right that are like roll in his favor,
Mm-hmm.
or more too. Like even if you put them in like stat or ability
Mm-hmm.
score.
I mean, you're basically basing on a +7 across your rolls
Mhm.
for that modifier.
Yeah.
But fuck, dude, 12, 16, 16, and a 20.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, how the fuck?
My God.
Also, and I
Also,
think
also his
we
his
definitely-
armor class is 19.
that's another one too. I was like, that's insane. I was like, how the fuck is this so high? Is it his dex and then like nobody? Is it his dex and then like does he have like heavy plate?
I think he does. Yeah, medium armor, which is 15. How do you
And
calculate
then
AC?
it's
It's 10
you add
plus your armor. I can't type. AC by adding 10 plus their dex modifier.
and he's at 16 dex.
Yeah, so his
It's plus
modifier is
3, right?
3. All right. Later, dudes. Later, dudes. Later, Tonya.
That's it.
He's at +3 dex, so it's 10 plus 3. So his natural AC is 13. We'll end it soon. I hope we're going for such a long time again.
All right.
10 plus 3, so his natural AC is 13. And then his armor is half. It's medium armor. It says AC 15.
Wait, so how does that work? So do you wait? So how's it 19?
With armor, hold on. How does armor affect? Oh, never mind. So armor just replace. So 10 is just unarmored, right?
Mm-hmm.
So his AC is actually 15 to start because he's wearing the armor, and then 15 plus 3 from the dexterity modifier. So it's 18. I think he has to have like a +1 AC on one of his feats. Oh, he has a shield.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's a shield.
Yeah, he has a shield.
How's he casting magic?
How is he? But that doesn't make any sense. 15 plus 3 from your dex is 18. How do you get to 19 if you have a +2 shield? Hmm.
Very suspicious, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing too. I think we should all roll for stats. Maybe like make our characters together. I know we did that when like Aaron
Mm-hmm.
DM'd. Like maybe like that could be session 0.
Mm-hmm.
Creating our characters, whatever. Like rolling together too.
I talked to Tony. He's definitely down with that.
Doing a session 0 first.
Yeah, and then he said we can create our characters there and roll.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with mine. I just need to. That's why I want to bring it up because it's like, yeah, I think we should like roll together and
Mm-hmm.
figure
I
out
have
how we
everything.
want to do it.
Yeah, I have everything set up except for my ability modifiers, my ability scores.
Yeah, me too.
That's all I have.
I went
let me go
level
to-
6. Is he fine with level 6? Or...
Yeah, I think he'll come for the session 0. He'll tell us the specific level. But I talked to him. He said he's already thinking about going higher than 6 too. So
Not really.
yeah.
Yeah, because I think level 6 for most classes There's a milestone.
Not
level
for range.
4. You don't get anything at level 6?
Nope.
Oh, dang. What about like level 5 or something like that? Or
Level 5, I think, is when I get something.
I could get at level 4's ability score improvement and another ability for my class. Also,
Yeah.
I went with the new barbarian class.
What's the new one?
Path of the Giant. I think it came out like 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So you get like giant abilities. Like this one's pretty cool. So you can make any weapon a
An infused weapon?
So like you can throw like a great axe or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And at level 6, which is good, is like that's like the level you kind of want to be at.
Mm-hmm.
You get the ability. So like when you throw it, it instantly comes back to you, regardless
cool.
if you miss or not. Yeah, so it's
Captain
kind of like
America.
Thor's. I was thinking like Thor's hammer, yeah.
No, I know.
But yeah, you throw it and then it comes back to you.
I'm talking about Captain America's hammer, you know?
Something else that you can do is that you can infuse it as a bonus action. Infuse the weapon with a specific like damage type, so like elemental, and I think it's like acid, fire.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then you can make that damage type that and do like an additional, it's like D6 damage. I said, oh, fucking.
No, so for my Swarm Keeper, I get nothing at level 6. No, nothing. Level 5, I get an extra attack. That's all I get. At level 7, at level 7, I get a feat where I can use my bugs to lift me up. I gain a flying speed of 10 feet, and I can hover for 1 minute.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess.
It's cool.
I guess outside of combat, right? You can use it to position yourself. I mean, that's what's good about it.
I don't know.
Yeah, but we'll have to talk to Tony and figure out what day. Talk to him about about what he wants to do with like these ability scores. Or I wonder what like the best way to do it.
He might just make us roll for it for this one shot, just because it's a one shot. But I'll look into like other alternatives. I'll even ask him if he's seen other alternatives, because he's really into like homebrewing, like house rules. Like we've talked about how as a ranger, like no matter what sort of subclass you pick, you will always have an animal companion.
He always gives you.
Yeah, because I've talked about how I want to play ranger, but I don't want to be beastmaster, and that's like the only way you get a companion. He was talking about like he will just make it to where rangers, no matter what, will get an animal companion, because it doesn't make any sense to be a ranger and not have a companion. It's like the spirit of the class. So he's really into like looking into alternative home brew / house rules. So I'll see if he knows of any alternative rolling methods. And if you find one, you can always send it to me and we can discuss.
Yeah, I'll probably look it up. I bet you there's like shit online that people fucking, because that has to be like something that other people are fucking about it.
Well, I'm on Reddit right now. There's this one. This is weird. This person has realistic California, American blue blood, American fat cat, rise up, and true hero. That's all different ways to roll. Like there's 3d6 times 6.
3d6 times 6.
I assume it's just 3d6, and you roll that 6 times, right? Or this California 3d6 times 7, drop the lowest score. Oh yeah, so it's you roll 3d6 for this. You roll 3d6 7 times, and you drop the lowest score. American blue blood 4d6 times 6, drop the lowest dice on each roll, which I think is how we do it now. That's how D&D Beyond does it. American Fat Cat, 4d6 times 7. Drop the lowest dice on each roll and drop the lowest score. Rise up. This is weird. 3d6 minus 1 times 6. Subtract 2 from the score of player's choice. That was weird. True Hero, 4d6 plus 1 times 1. Drop the lowest dice. Main stat, and then 3d6 minus 1 times 5 other stats. That's complicated.
And I was like, I need to see this, like, because I can't, like, I'm just like listening to it.
Yeah. A lot of these are like kind of crazy to where you pick your main stat that you're going to be good in. Like this last one, True Hero, you can have one really good stat because that's the 46 plus 1 times 1. Right? So you roll 46 and you add 1 to it, and that's your stat for your main skill. Your other 5 stats are at 3d6 minus 1, so they're going to be shit. Which I think is really weird.
That's only good for like a few classes. I mean, like the
That
ones
are,
that
like,
you just need, like the
stat
one,
specific.
yeah, like a barbarian or something. You only need like
Mhm.
2 really. Just need con and like strength.
Mm-hmm. Or just focus on your like cast ability. Like sorcerers, you just focus on charisma.
Yeah, because sorcerers have done anything else, right? Maybe Dex.
Yeah.
But
It's really weird. But there's a bunch of alternatives I found right away. I mean, none are that good. But this just shows that we can probably find one.
yeah, no, but I'll do some research. Probably watch some video
Yeah.
and see if
Send
there's
it
anything good. Huh?
Send it, put it in the chat in the Discord, and just ask what everyone's opinion on it is.
On D&D.
I mean, yeah, I'm probably gonna ask my brother right now since he's out there.
See what he says. That guy will just be like, "Nah, just roll, you know, fucking whatever."
I mean, yeah, you probably go in for all the randomness.
Yeah. I said, "Bitch, you have the low fucking stats."
Mhm.
He's like, "Whatever, whatever life gives you."
All right, but we gotta end it. Or do you want to add something?
Nah, I think that's it.
All right,
All I got.
we've been going for too long. Like and subscribe. We started at 6:41. It is now 8:13.
That's not bad though.
It's around average for us,
Yeah.
but again, our average is too long for my taste, or for
We didn't
what
talk
I
about-
want it to be. I mean, this is a good balance. An hour of sports and about 30 minutes of D&D. It's hard to talk about D&D because our Pathfinder got paused.
That's true. Oh, let me ask you this, actually. Are you gonna be forever DM, or is that gonna?
No, so I talked to Tony, and we both, and he encouraged me to be a DM, like from a long time ago when we worked at our previous job together. And it was very much like he had an interest in playing D&D, I had an interest in playing D&D, and because of that, we got into a game with another one of our friends from that same job, and that only lasted for 3 days. And then because it only lasted for 3 sessions, I decided to become a DM because I'd have more control and be able to get a group together and play, which is the campaign we're doing now. He unfortunately wasn't able to get into a group and play, but he's been wanting. It's just school. And at that time, he switched to this new job that we're at, and so there was a time where we didn't really talk to each other that much, like once a month instead of like every day now. But he's been wanting to play D&D, and then once I got into DMing and I started talking to him again, and I started telling him about all the shit that I'm making and how creative it is, how fun it is to be creative and just create everything, he liked it. So then he starts to start trying to build a world and think of different things and be creative himself. And so we're like doing each other a favor to where he's gonna be DM so that I can play, and then and by doing that, he's gonna get introduced to you, to my brother, hopefully Tyler, and everyone else. Then I can invite him into my new campaign if we ever get to that point, or if we're still going with this one, I'll invite him to this one, and he'll just join us too.
Oh, okay. What's the timeline? Do you think? Like, when would he be able to?
When would he be able to join us or what?
Yeah.
It's tough because I think he's supposed to be done with school next semester. He's supposed to. I think next semester might be his last semester.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If not, it might be the summer if he takes summer classes, or the fall semester he might need one class. But
It's
I
one
mean,
class.
but so like the
Said
spring
buckle
semester is
down,
gonna be
finish it.
the spring semester is gonna be tough because he still has like somewhat of a full schedule, and then he might have to make up a class or like get another class in on the summer. So, and really, if he does it in the summer, we won't play till fall with him. But if he doesn't do it in the summer, we can start playing in like May. He can join us in May.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it's like, again, like no offense to Tyler, but it's like, yeah, I don't know if like because we've only had 2 sessions for the past.
For Pathfinder, yeah.
Yeah, it's already
I mean,
done.
it's what
So it's
happened. What happened last time too?
yeah. No, I think we've had like 3 campaigns. Probably. Yeah,
Really?
just it
The
doesn't
last
go
one I
through.
did. Yeah, we only did 2 or 3. I think it might have been 3 technically with the one I was in with the ranger, the gnome. But I think it was a session 0 and then 2 sessions after that. So 2 official sessions. And then right away it just ended.
and just ended.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need consistency, huh?
I'm pretty sure he's really consistent. The only thing that messes with his consistency is school. But we've been able to like work around that with him.
Mhm.
And so hopefully like after school's over for him, he'd have a lot more free time that he can just hang out and join our D&D. So if I get him on board, then I don't have to be a forever DM.
That's what I'm saying. You can you can play.
Because that's every campaign I've played so far as a player character. It's only
Wait,
lasted like 2 sessions.
So you've played a total of. So you played 3 in the previous one, 3 in the other one, and then 2 in the Pathfinder.
Yeah.
So is that what's that? 8? You played a total of 8 sessions in 3 different in 3 different campaigns.
And I've played for a total. Well, I couldn't even really play because they were all level 1 characters. Like we didn't level up in any of those campaigns.
That's true. Well, we leveled up at the end of this last session that we had, but
so we leveled up at the end of this session. Well, that's this last session. The last campaign where I was a rogue with Tony and our other friend. We leveled up at the end of the last session, or we leveled up in the second to last session. But the last session we played had no combat, so as a rogue, I didn't get to use any of the like bonus action dash or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then in the first campaign, I don't even think we leveled up. I think like we did a fight, got like halfway to level 2, went to the camp, and then that was it.
Damn. What did your other session end? Is this timing issue or what did it end?
The last one with Tony or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So our DM was going through something like shortly after we started. And then eventually they ended up moving to a different state.
And they moved. The DM moved.
And the DM moved. You're like, fuck.
Shit.
So hopefully Tony gets on board and we can kind of like play off each other to where he's a DM for me and I'm a DM for him. So we both get to play fully D&D.
Yeah, right.
Experience both sides.
Well, how much has he played?
As much as I have.
Yeah, really?
Well, less because his only campaign probably was the last one we played together.
Damn, that's crazy.
You've
been trying. That way he wants to do that one shot.
Yeah. He's not taking like the approach I took, where I just kind of jumped in. Because I mean, for me, my philosophy is like, if I take time to prepare, I'm just gonna prepare forever, and then I'm always gonna make an excuse to not do it. Like I didn't prepare enough for this session to just cancel, which I think I've done at the very beginning, like before we started. I think I canceled one day because I'm like, I'm not prepared enough. And I moved it back a week. And then after that, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. If I'm not prepared, I don't care. Let's do it. And I think he's the opposite to where he wants to prepare as much as he can.
But it's like the thing. It's like we've talked about it before. It's like I don't think you have to be doing.
Yeah.
Not that much. Like you let your players kind of like have something, but don't.
But I
Don't
think
go-
he's not going to be extreme and like try to railroad us or like try to be like anal about it. Because somebody like the idea of me giving you Vugar City was actually his idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he very much asked like, you know what? Like they fucking burned down this, they burned half the city or like a quarter of the city. What if you like something invades the city causing everyone to flee and they can just have the city if they wanted to? I was like, that's a fucking good idea. It's fucking, I'll put that in the campaign, and that's how you got Vugar City, because he gave me the idea. My
That's
idea
funny.
was just
What
like
if-
have.
what if- Did I ask for it? Or did that guy just give me the deed? I can't remember how that happened.
No, he just gave you the deed.
Yeah.
But my idea was because of your consequences, you're gonna get invaded by zombies, and like the city is gonna fall. Like that's what I had. And then he just asked like, why don't you just give him the city after that? And I was like, you know what, you're right. Let's do it. Like the idea of you building a city comes from him, and that's why I think he's gonna be a little more kind of like me, to where he's more open and like willing to just go in any direction.
That's good. I think that's how you should be doing.
Mhm.
Like don't.
But he's also going to
Yeah.
prepare a lot. I
Like,
think he's a
so-
happy medium, to be honest, between me and Tyler.
Okay, we'll see.
But yeah, well, I guess we'll see.
I'll give you guys grades.
Oh yeah, if you were to grade my
nice.
DMing, what's my grade?
No, you have a good grade on this. I'm gonna be honest. You're the no one's listening, right? I think you're the best DM that I've had.
Really?
Yeah, because I've only had 3, right? So
Mhm.
you, Tyler, and Aaron. And probably just for that reason. Kind of just let us do whatever the fuck.
I will not gonna lie. Sometimes when we play, and I kind of like ask, "What do you guys want to do?" I kind of get like, for me, I'm like, I should really like try to push them in a direction, right?
Maybe
like-
a little bit more because for
Yeah.
example, like this last one, because it's like, oh, I want to do this, and then ask everybody else, and they don't have any
Mhm.
anything set.
But there was also like the like my brother said, like right now Drake, or I guess Tyler's character, is kind of like somewhat integral to the party. So when he didn't join the session, it was like, all right, I didn't want to give you like the main quest and advance it because he's kind of like also guiding it.
Speaking of which,
He actually said something. Wow,
oh my god,
I'm surprised. I was actually gonna message him either today or tomorrow, just to see how he's doing.
what is this? BF3? What's that?
What did he say?
SF3?
Best of 3, yeah, or Black Ops 3. Suggestion for Halo Marathon before each game. By the way, we're doing a Halo Marathon starting on Friday.
UV2 multiplayer.
I'm
Bro, I
planning
wanna be-
on streaming.
Go ahead, Amir.
I plan on streaming it. I don't know if you're gonna plan on streaming the Halo Marathon.
Maybe that's my.
Well, you
That's
actually
fun.
can. You're not home, right?
No.
I forgot. So maybe not. Maybe just me. But we're not gonna finish all Halos just on Friday. So we'll have more opportunities, and I assume you're gonna stream when you're home.
Yes. Like he's like, let's do 2v2. I was like, brother, the TV that I'm playing on. That's why I'm playing Minecraft. I couldn't play Overwatch earlier because the fucking like the refresh rate's like too bad. It's kind of like the aim's a little bit weird, and like it's like too dark. I can't see the fucking corners on the maps.
You can't see anything. Is it cutting the
Nah,
corners or what?
Huh?
Is it cutting the corners or what?
Yeah, so like no, it's not cutting. Well, like the corners are just dark. Like if it's
Oh,
in a
okay,
dark
okay.
room, I can't see them. Like I need to turn up the brightness, and for some reason too, like the save zone is fucked up, and I'm not sure how to fix it.
Hmm.
Is there an option on Xbox?
Not, I mean, maybe the TV or per game. I think each game has its own save zone you have to set up.
I couldn't find it on Overwatch. I don't know if it does it
Yeah.
automatically. What the fuck? Yeah.
Maybe.
Shit.
Why are we doing a best of 3 hit a round robin tournament thing?
I don't know. He just wants to try.
I think he just wants to play each other, so we're not just playing a campaign the whole time. Weird. But I mean, I'm down. I plan on streaming it. Tune into youtube.com/Ace of Spades. 216.
I was like, is it just
Yeah.
Oh, but those are grades in this, yeah. So there you go.
I'm like a B plus.
Oh, like a thing like that?
Well, based on what your thing is, like I can definitely improve.
mm,
But I
I
also
don't know the
like
actual grade because it's hard to say too because it's like I don't know. I haven't played with like fucking like A plus, I guess, where it's like oh shit,
Mhm.
like everything. Like the only thing I would say is like yeah, maybe give us like more, be more assertive on rest. Let us fucking give us like a thing like hey, this is where no one's doing anything.
mm,
This is what you're supposed to do, and like someone's not paying attention. Too bad. Fucking, we're gonna keep going
mhm.
because sometimes it is like a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
Like just fucking sit around, or even shit like that too. So like last session, how seeing like, Drake, it's like yeah, what the fuck do we do?
Mhm.
Like this is kind of shit. It's like what if he misses a second session? Like at that point,
Yeah.
like we have to move forward. I mean, like we
Mhm.
can't just be fucking around with our dick in our hands. We
Yeah.
have to do something to progress the story. I guess he can stay on the boat, so we can, yeah, because we have a place for him, right?
When does Juan change his schedules to be able to join us?
He said December.
Fuck. I mean, it's just next week, but fuck.
He might be able to do it now.
I mean, if he can consistently join us,
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine. But I mean, at this point, I don't know if you want to keep Melkor, but we
That's
kind
what I'm
of have
saying.
to let him go.
Well, I'm saying like it's up to you on this. We'll ask him. We'll see how they. Maybe
Mhm.
we'll give him December, and they'll just be like, "No, I'm sorry, fucking, you have to drop your bitch ass.
Yeah.
He's just not consistent, like at
Was it-
all.
Yeah.
Even before he was working, bitch ass went to
Mm.
fucking movies. He went to fucking Orlando. Where else? Oh, he was at the fair.
Mhm.
What are you gonna say?
Well, I just kind of wanted to wait till schedule changed. I think I just want to kick him out right away because I get if the work is getting in your way,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, you got to show me like some sort of consistency when you don't have that excuse.
Yeah, and he hasn't shown that at all.
Mhm. I don't know. All right, we should end it though. It was fun. Thanks for listening. Tell a friend, share, like, subscribe. Anything else I'm missing?
Follow us on. Did you make a Twitter account?
I think I did, but I haven't posted anything yet. I'll probably
Okay.
post something, but follow us. I think we're
Is this
at
smart?
Schmorts.
I thought that was taken.
Well, you may actually be. Hold on, I have to look it up. Where the fuck do I look up? It's like I don't have my laptop with me right now. Fuck. What do we post? At Sport Schmort. Oh yeah, at Sport Schmort.
Just for short.
Mhm.
Some guy had the other one.
The other one has Sports Schmorts, and he hasn't posted since like 2013, but we still can't have it. So follow us on Twitter or X at Sport Schmort to stay up to date. That's it, right?
That's it.
That's it.
End it.
All right.
End it.
Bye.
Yeah.